Hello, it's good to see you. Today we have a bunch of items from Dollar Tree. I am completely surrounded by stuff again. I went to Dollar Tree today to make a video in the Valentine's Day section, and while I was there I found some things that I thought would be good for, some things are good for videos, some things are things that I just needed in my everyday life. So I have a nice little mix. Most of it is for future videos. So I'm going to show you the neat things I found today at Dollar Tree. The first three things are all about St. Patrick's Day. Look, I found these little socks. Now these are, it says they're knee-high socks, although I'm not really sure unless they're super stretchy or if you have really short legs, although it does look like they're kind of stretchy, so maybe they would actually go up to your knees. But see, here's the foot part, and then there's where your little heel goes, and they have the prettiest little stripes. You have dark green and light green and orange and white. Little St. Patrick's Day fashion knee-high style socks. Sizes 5 to 9, so hopefully they'll fit. I'm on the upper end of that range, so I'm hoping that they'll fit me. These, I actually pointed these out in the video in particular. I said they were kind of cool, even if it wasn't St. Patrick's Day. I still think they're really neat. And I like socks like this. Like tomorrow I plan on wearing boots that will come up to my knees, and I like to wear socks that come all the way up just to the top of the boot, so the boot's not rubbing against my skin, which is, I don't like the way that feels. So I try to find a pair of socks that will come all the way up just to the top, not above the boot so much, but I'm wearing a long skirt over it, so it's, even if it comes above the boot, it doesn't matter. So that's when a pair of socks like this comes in handy. I also wear knee-high trouser socks, same thing with the boots, or leggings or something like that, just to keep the boot from coming into contact with my skin, which I can't stand that feeling. So this is the first item, these cute little socks. Now this is the first pair that I picked out when after I finished the video and I went and looked at all of the socks. I picked out this pair. Now these are not knee-highs. They're like mid-calf, I would say, and they say Lucky Charm in black, and then they have a little shamrock there, and they are also labeled as St. Patrick's socks. They had so many styles. I mean, I wanted one of each, but I thought, yeah, I don't really need all these socks, so just get a few. Don't go crazy. And here's the little hook here. And you can actually push it down in there a little bit, but they were hanging from these little hooks like this. So I do find that the socks from Dollar Tree, they're really cute, but they don't last very long. Although honestly, I bought socks in Target or Walmart and they didn't last very long either. So I don't know that it's really any different. But check these out. These have a rainbow. See? And then they have the little shamrocks, which actually have a little bit of metallic look to them. There's a little bit of metallic thread in there, just on this dark green stripe. And then above it you have blue, and just below it you have light yellow, and then more of a yellowish orange, and then on down into red, white, purple, and blue again. So these are just little ankle socks, but I thought the combination of colors was really interesting. I really like it. It's just neat. I would have never thought of putting these colors together in this way, but I really like it. The metallic thread has a little bit of a rough feel to it, but I have other metallic socks that don't bother me when I wear them, so I thought those were cute. I don't really have a lot of interesting ankle socks. Most of them are just plain. You know, they're like white or gray, and they don't really have anything special. So I thought these were really neat. And then the toe down here is dark green, just like this, but without the metallic little shamrocks on there. It's just plain dark green there. They're really cute. And they all hang the same way with the little thing. And they actually had them in several different locations in the store. They must have had a lot of these socks because they were hanging on clip strips all over the place. Maybe they got more than they expected. So that's all the socks. I know there was one time I went and bought like 14 pairs of socks. It was crazy. I ended up giving a lot of them away. I can't remember if I sent them to one person. I sent them to a subscriber, I think. But I can't remember if I sent them all to one person or not. I don't remember. But then I got a lint brush. They even had a lint brush with a print. It had a pattern. It was a black and white print on the sheets of the lint roller. This is an easy peel lint roller. I'd never seen one with a pattern. Usually it's just the plain white adhesive sheets. It's just like a giant sticker. And so you would remove this part here, which is held on with a thin strip of tape. And then you just roll it over whatever. And I have pets, so I do this a lot. If you have pets, you know what I mean. You just, as soon as somebody comes in the door, I basically just want to hand them a lint roller. I brush my cats, but you know, you still sometimes will get hair on your clothes. So just do like that. This lint roller has a nice plastic handle, has little indentations right there, kind of a little ergonomic, and little bumps right there, I guess, to make it easier to grip. So you would rest your fingers here, and then you have the little things there that you put your thumb on to help hold the lint roller. I guess if you're doing some really heavy duty lint rolling, you have to be able to really hold on, like you're riding a bull or something. I've never done lint rolling that was so severe that I needed to hang on for dear life, but you never know, and it's good to be prepared. So you get 50 sheets, and when one sheet gets all hairy and doesn't work anymore, you just sort of pick at the corner and you just pull it off, and beneath that is the next sheet. And I find these work really well, the ones at Dollar Tree. And I needed one for work. I have one in my bedroom. I have one down where the washer and dryer are downstairs. And then I always keep one at work, just in case I get to work and find that I have cat hair on me that I didn't see before I left the house. So that way I don't have to walk around with cat hair on me all day. So that's always cool. It is cheaper to buy them at Dollar Tree, and I think they work just as well as any lint roller I bought anywhere else. I also have the kind that are not the sticky kind. They have it's like stiff velvet, and it goes in one direction, and and it sort of scrapes up the lint or whatever. But I find for cat hair, the sticky ones work better. I don't really have lint, I just have pet hair. So I find these work better for pet hair, just picking it up and getting it off of there. Now I have lots of little things here. I don't normally buy soap at Dollar Tree. Sometimes I have. Every now and then they will have a kind that I haven't seen before. And this was one I had not seen. This is cranberry and sweet orange pure vegetable soap. It's kind of heavy too. It's 6.25 ounces, and it was made by Bolero. Indulge your daily cleansing ritual with our moisturizing bar soap that leaves your skin feeling refreshed and smooth. Its mild fragrance and superior lather is perfect for your everyday skin regimen. And you can kind of smell it a little bit through the package. You can definitely smell the orange in it. And you can kind of smell the cranberry. So I was just looking for something different, and I just happened to be going down that aisle, And I had never seen this there before. It looked interesting. So I thought that I would try it and see if I like it. Right now I'm actually using a rose essence and shea butter soap from Australia that I really like. I can't remember the name of the company that made it, but it smells really nice. And it has shea butter in it, and it's really good for dry skin. So this is from Bolero, and I will get to it eventually. I have a stack of soaps in there right now, so eventually I'll get to that one. Look at this. And that is the biggest thing of Smarties I've ever seen. Now I know in some parts of the world you call them rockets. That's wrong, actually. You've been calling it the wrong thing all this time and you didn't know it. They're actually called Smarties. See, it's right there. You can't deny it. I found this while I was waiting to check out. The line was so long, it stretched back down an aisle that was all candy. And I was standing there for a very long time. And I spotted this while I was standing there. Look at these huge Smarties. And you see it's wrapped in this cellophane. And it has little polka dots on the end, and it's twisted like this on each end. So to open it would be very easy. It's just like a small little packet of Smarties. I'm not going to do it, but you grab it on either end and you pull, and it will untwist, and then it will open up. You have to find the little edge wherever it is. Yeah, it's right there. And then you can open it up, and you have to be careful because sometimes they'll fall out on the floor. But you have to grab them before they fall out, and then you can enjoy your Smarties. I've never had Smarties that big. I don't know if I would like it. You know, the little ones, I could eat a whole roll of those at once, but I don't think I could eat all that at once. That's a bit much. But I thought it was cool. A giant roll of Smarties. Oh, and this was really cool. I've never seen this before. If you've watched my nail polish organization videos, we frequently look at the LA Colors nail polishes. This is one of their Color Craze nail colors. I'm going to try to turn it to the side where you can sort of see the color a little bit. It is, this is one I have not seen. This is Sizzling Sunsets, and it's kind of an orange glitter. And I want to leave this out because I want to try this next. Right now I'm wearing dark purple, and this is a Sally Hansen Insta Dry, and I can't remember the name of it, but it's dark purple Insta Dry because it matches my sweater. I just decided to match it today. But I want to try this one next. That one is so pretty. I don't know if it goes on nice and thick, or if it would be the kind of thing that you would need to put over top of something else to make it look good. I'm not really sure. It's kind of hard to tell. But yeah, it's Sizzling Sunset. It looks like it would actually, well, that doesn't really show you anything, but it looks like it would go on kind of thick, so it may be okay by itself. But it's kind of orange, or maybe like a copper color. I don't know if this was a limited edition or this might be a new one. I'm not really sure. But most of the other LA Colors, they had a lot of these different colors, but most of the other colors they had, I already had one of or just didn't like it. But they only had one of these. I looked and I didn't see a spot for these anywhere, and this was just mixed in with some other colors. I thought it looked really pretty. So that I'm going to keep out for later. Whenever this starts to chip and get on my nerves, I will switch it out for that. Now these I got for my boys. These are drink mixes. They come in little packets. These are the Crush strawberry flavor. These are $1, of course, and you get 6 packets in here, and you just add the singles to a bottle of water. And my kids have discovered something that they really like. There's this carbonated there's this flavored carbonated water, and I know I'll pronounce it wrong. Bubly, Boobly or bubbly, I'm not really sure. But they love to get, what we'll do, we will buy that, and it comes in these 12-ounce cans, and they will pour one of those, the lemon flavor. They will pour it in a glass and then add a packet of drink mix. Usually they use tropical punch or cherry or something like that. They will add a packet of this to it, and it is actually really good. I bought some, and we didn't like the flavored water by itself. And then my older son got the idea to add one of these to it, to just mix it in a glass. So you just pour it and take a spoon and mix it together, and it's actually really good. So you still have the carbonation, but it adds a little extra flavor to it, because it's, I didn't like that stuff by itself. But this makes it taste really good. Or we think it does. Anyway, I actually went out and bought some more, because I had a container of 8 of those cans, and I said, what are we going to do with all these? But then when they tried that, they really liked it, and I had to go buy some more. And I also got the Hawaiian Punch, Blueberry Typhoon, Berry Blue Typhoon. They used to sell these at Walmart, but they stopped carrying the blue one, at least at the Walmart I go to. But they do have them at Dollar Tree. So if I'm running low when I'm in Dollar Tree, I try to remember to go grab at least one box of the Berry Blue Typhoon. And it's blue, like it's a blue drink mix. And I think it tastes okay. I'm not really crazy about it, but my kids like it. They're probably going to want to try it with the lemon flavored water next. I don't know. So I keep a big Tupperware container in the cabinet in the kitchen, one of the cabinets. And it has all different flavors of drink mix in there. I just open the box and just dump them in there and mix them all up. And we have all different kinds of flavors in there. Alright, the next thing. I'm not really sure what this one smells like. I have another one that I did smell that smelled really good. This is Mermaid Dreams Pink Sands. It's a scented candle. And I don't know who made it. It's a little 3-ounce candle. And it just says Mermaid Dreams on it. Let's see if I can open it. Kind of smells like lavender a little bit. See? It's a really pretty color. It's like a bluish purple color. It smells good. It does. Now, I don't know if it will still, I don't know if that you'll really smell it when you burn it. Sometimes I find with these Dollar Tree candles, when you burn them, you don't really smell it all that much. But I thought it was kind of cute. Mermaid Dreams. My mom has told me if I don't, any candles I buy, if I don't want them, she'll take them. She loves candles. I don't know, she just likes to have candles. So if I don't like it, she said she'll take it. This one is the one I saw first. This is Unicorn Magic, and you see the label has that sort of a holographic look to it a little bit. And this one smelled really good. It kind of smells like cotton candy. And it's also a little 3-ounce candle. It's more of a purple color, you see here. It doesn't have that bluish tint to it. And it comes in a glass container. And so this one I saw first, and it was open. Actually, the lid was off of it. I smelled it and I thought it smelled nice, so I could try that one. Oh, and this is something I needed for downstairs. These are chandelier bulbs. I don't have a chandelier, but my ceiling fan in the living room takes these, and they have to be dimmable, which these are. And these at Walmart are kind of expensive, but they had packs of 2 of these at Dollar Tree for $1 each. So I bought 4 of these just to have extras. I don't need them right now, But when the bulbs downstairs burn out, I will have these to put in there. They are 40-watt bulbs, and I thought that was a good deal. I know I need to switch to the lower wattage bulbs, but these were kind of cheap, so I just went ahead and got them. So they're kind of hard to find sometimes at Walmart. I go looking for them and they don't have any. If you have cats, you know who this is for. This is it's actually a dual function. You can use it as a keyring laser pointer, or as a flashlight. So there are 2 buttons, and you push one for flashlight, one for laser pointer, and it even comes with the batteries. We have one of these, but the batteries are almost dead. And for the cost of, I can just get a whole new laser pointer cheaper than just getting the batteries for the other one. And I spotted this one also while I was waiting in line. So I hadn't planned on getting it, but I thought, the one we have now is almost dead. And for $1, I can get all the batteries. I can get batteries and a new laser pointer. Cheaper than just replacing the batteries in the one I have now. So there's no name on it or anything, but if you wonder how to use it, it shows you the instructions on the back. But it's pretty self-explanatory. I mean, you just open it down here, you unscrew this bottom part, put the batteries in there, screw the bottom part back in, and you just go with it. So Evie will be very happy. She loves to chase the laser pointer. Pumpkin never cares about it. She just looks at it like, you can't catch it. Why do you bother? I think she figured out long ago that it was pointless, and she just never chases it. She just looks at it and watches Evie chase it like a maniac all over the house. It's funny. I think Pumpkin is smarter than Evie. I love Evie to death, but I don't think she's that smart. I also found this is a little crinkly. I found this interesting thing. And it says it's new, so that's probably why I've never seen it before. These are Haribo sour cubes. So it's almost like little gumdrops. They feel like they about have the consistency of a gumdrop, but apparently they're super sour. And it says they have exotic flavors. I don't know what the flavors are. Let's see, here they are. Sour blood orange, sour dragon fruit, sour passion fruit, sour gooseberry, sour plum, and sour mango. Wow. And there aren't many in here, so I'm thinking you get like one of each flavor basically. Or maybe 2 of each flavor. There aren't many at all. It's only 3.6 ounces. But I don't know. They were just interesting. I had never seen the sour cubes before. So I thought we would give these a try. They were made in Germany for Haribo of America Incorporated. Yay. I don't like sour stuff. I actually have I have a salivary gland that has a slight blockage, and it hurts sometimes, and sour stuff really makes it hurt. Now this, look at this. This is the coolest head wrap. I got this because I am collecting things that remind me of the 80s for a role play I want to do. And I found a couple things. Actually, I think I found 3 things at least during my trip to Dollar Tree today that kind of remind me of the 80s. And this, I don't know, this kind of just makes me think of those suits, those sauna suits that people used to wear back in the 80s. And it was made out of this shiny silver material, and it was supposed to make you sweat more and supposedly lose weight faster, although I don't think it really works that way. There's actually a lady at my gym that still wears one, and she said it was one she bought back in the 80s, and she still wears it. She loves it. Ugh. I couldn't do it. I mean, I just can't imagine how sticky you would feel. They don't breathe at all. I mean, it's like a sauna suit. But she works out in that thing all the time. Anyway, it almost looks like an oil slick. I mean, it has different colors in it. It has pink and blue, purple. So I don't know if my character would actually wear this. Wait till you see the hair. Oh my God, the hair. I already have the hair. The hair is awesome. The hair is so awesome. I don't know that I can get this on there. I'm not sure yet what I'm going to do yet, but I've wanted to do an 80s video for a while because I grew up in the 80s, the 70s and the 80s. So I've always kind of wanted to do that. So it's coming. I just have to get a few more things. Now this is something that if you have a Dollar Tree near you, I would recommend this product. I have a bunch of these. These are gel ball of foot cushions. And if you have a shoe with any kind of heel, and I use them in sandals a lot that have a heel, you put these on the ball of your foot and it keeps your foot from sliding down in the shoe, which I have a problem with. And they really work. And it's one pair and it's only $1. And these things are $3 or $4 a pair in other stores. And it's the same thing and it works just as well. And you can fit them in any shoe. You can trim them if you need to. I never do, but I mean you can. I wear them in boots. If I have a pair of shoes that fits maybe a little bit too loose, these help them fit a little bit tighter, you know. Sometimes it makes them a little more comfortable. It gives a little extra padding on the ball of your foot too, which is really nice. Makes the shoes a little more comfortable. So I used the last pair that I had. I try to keep an extra pair or two, and I just used the last pair. So while I was in that aisle, I went ahead and grabbed another one to replenish my stock. But they're clear. They look like they're kind of purple, but they're clear. So when you put them in your shoe, they're not purple or anything. They're just clear. I really like them. And it says they're for men and women, so I think they're wonderful. And the Dollar Tree that I normally go to doesn't usually have these. These are also no slip ball of foot cushions. Now these, they have that moleskin stuff. And for certain shoes, I found these work better than the silicone. And these are a little thinner. So if I have a pair of shoes that fits just right and my foot's not loose in there and I want a thinner ball of foot cushion, I would go with something like this. Because you can see now that's 2 of those in there. And it's quite thin. These are also made by Assured, which is the company that makes the silicone ones. I think that's like a Dollar Tree brand or something. So it's just one pair. It prevents the foot from sliding forward, cushions the ball of the foot, and it is for all shoe types and sandals. Now it's not clear, obviously it's brown, but I mean it's going to blend in with, even if you're wearing open-toed sandals or something, your foot's going to kind of come over it anyway. It's not really going to show. So, and again, it's only $1, and I think it's well worth the money. It can make your shoes a lot more comfortable if it's a pair that your foot slides in when you walk, because that gets really annoying by the end of the day. Oh, and this is for if and when I ever get around to doing another live stream. I don't know, it's hard to plan stuff sometimes. This is a dry erase paddle. And I don't really need the dry erase feature, but I wanted something like this. And I was going to put on one side, no politics, like the word politics, and a red, like a circle and a line through it, and no religion. You know, I'm not going to talk about politics. I'm not going to talk about religion. So if someone pops up and they keep asking political questions or religious questions, I will hold up my sign while I'm going in there and blocking the person. So just to remind everybody, no politics, no religion. Those are 2 questions that I get a lot when I do live streams, and they're very persistent. Even after I tell them I won't talk about it, they just keep asking. So while I'm in the midst of blocking them, I can just hold up my sign like a please stand by kind of thing while I block them. But I guess it's also like a dry erase board. So I could just write it on here with a marker, dry erase marker. Do one for one side, one for the other side. So I thought that was kind of cool. It was over with the teacher's supplies. But it's made of some sort of paperboard stuff. I don't know. But I thought it was a good size, you know. See? Do it like that. It's not too big. It's not too small. And it's only $1. See, most of this stuff is for YouTube. This I just thought was cute. I didn't really need it, but I liked it. It's a little spiral notebook, and it has bicycles on it. I thought the bicycles were cool. And little flowers, beautiful flowers, so colorful. And I just thought all the little bicycles were really cool. So it's just a little fat spiral bound notebook. See? And sometimes I do actually have to make notes for videos. Not always. Usually I don't. But if I need a little piece of paper really quick, I have little notebooks like this scattered about. Most of them are up here in my room, but if I need to make some notes really fast, I can just grab one of my notebooks and jot down my notes and keep it handy, either to look over before I start the video or to glance at while I make the video. I just thought the cover was cool. It's made of flexible plastic, so it's a little more durable than just a paper cover. So, I thought it was cool. Now this is another thing I've never seen at Dollar Tree. And I'm not one to normally use it, but I want to try it. They had dry shampoo in these little containers. This is, the style is crisp, and I think that's the way it smells or something. Compared to Batiste dry shampoo. Spray, style, and go. Perfect to use in between washes. Every now and then I'll use dry shampoo, but it's not a frequent thing that I do. But I just thought I would try it. I've never seen it at Dollar Tree, and I don't know what brand it is. It doesn't really have a brand, I don't think. It just says dry shampoo. And I wasn't really sure what crisp meant. You know, like hairspray will have different levels of hold, and I thought, is that just the level of, it makes your hair crispy? I mean, what is that? What does crisp mean? It has a little white cap on it too. This is a 2.2 ounce can of dry shampoo, but they also had this other one right beside it, and it's Blossom. It has a pink lid, like a tiny can of spray paint. And again, I don't use it much, but I'm going to give it a try and see how it works. And I thought, you know, for only $1, it's not too bad. So you get 2 little containers of it. Be nice for travel if you just needed a little one to throw in your luggage, throw in your suitcase. It's better than, you know, one of the big ones, I guess. They're both 2.2 ounces. I like the color here better, the purple. It's kind of cool. And I think it's just like Dollar Tree brand or something, because it has Greenbrier International on the back, which is, it was distributed by Greenbrier International, which most Dollar Tree stuff seems to be. So, I don't know. I found this out of place. It's a makeup brush, you see? It has a long handle, like a unicorn's horn. I thought that was kind of cool. This was over on the aisle with like plastic storage bowls and things. It was just lying there on the shelf all by itself. I guess it came from the makeup section or something, but I didn't see any over there. That's really pretty bristles. Look, they're white down here, and then on the ends they're purple. So, and it just comes down to a point on the end of the handle like a unicorn's horn. Very graceful, very pretty. And it just says powder brush. No brand name or anything, but I just thought it was pretty. Pretty colors. And this, I think, is going to be for a video, depending on what it sounds like. And we've done one of these before, but I wanted to do some more. This is scratch art. It's Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles. Something kind of different. It says it's a pack of 2, so I guess there are 2 pictures in here, but I don't know what the second one looks like. It's back behind there. And for scratching out the picture, you have this wooden implement here on the back. It's like a giant toothpick, basically. And you just go along and you just scratch out the blue part. You just take it and scratch off the blue. So it's like the scratch art that we did previously. I think the one I did was 2 cats or something. So I got this, and I'm assuming both of the pictures are different, so you don't just have 2 that are the same, but I don't know that. But I thought it would be kind of fun to do another scratch art and do one of Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles. It's kind of different. There's a lot of action in that picture. There's a lot going on there. And this was just cool. Look at this journal. It could be a journal or just a regular notebook. It's covered in plastic. Not really sure why. But it has little llamas on the front. No prob llama. Very shiny. Look at that. It's quite iridescent. And the back too. The whole thing. So you have 2 llamas and 2 cacti. So I'm thinking you could use this as a journal, or again, like I was saying, I like to have little notebooks around just to make notes, especially for a role play. I might want to write down a thing or two, you know, this and this. And then usually when I do role plays, I'll have some basic ideas in mind, like, okay, talk about this and this. And then I'll grab some stuff to use as props, and then I just go from there. I don't write. A lot of people ask if there's a script. There's no script. It's mostly improv with 1 or 2 main ideas to work from. So sometimes I'll write down stuff on a sheet of paper and just have it nearby. I just thought that was really pretty, especially for $1. Oh, these next 2 things are crinkly. I meant to get these earlier. Now these I've never seen before either. It's Bronx gummy bears. I didn't even know Bronx made gummy bears. I'm not really surprised, but I've never seen them. I do like Bronx candies. They make maple nut goodies, which my dad likes a lot, and they are good. These are made with real fruit juice, and you have cherry, orange, lemon, pineapple, and green apple flavors in here. And it is a 6-ounce bag of gummy bears, and you can't even really see them. I guess you just have to rely on the picture on the front to know what they look like. Of course, I guess gummy bears all kind of look the same. It's kind of weird to see a green one though. I don't know why. I haven't seen a green one in a while. And this I got for my mom. I don't like it, but she does. I got some Wallaby black Australian style licorice. And I don't know where it was made. Oh, I think it was made here in the United States, so it just says Australian style, but I know she likes black licorice, and this is gourmet black licorice, the soft and chewy kind. I hate black licorice. It's a 5-ounce bag, and she loves it. She just loves this stuff. I don't like it, but, so I thought that would be a nice little thing for her. I don't know if she has seen this before. She's not one to go out and shop anywhere. And normally I'm not either. Before I started doing walkthroughs, I very rarely would ever go browse in a store. But now since I've started doing the walkthrough videos, I find a lot more stuff that way. And I end up buying more stuff. I also needed to replenish my thank you card stash. And I found these beautiful Hallmark thank you cards. Look at this pretty pattern. And they're blank inside, and you get 6 thank you cards. And I like to say thank you to people for things. And this has pretty glitter on it in purple and pink. Sometimes I slip and I forget to thank people in my life for things, but I try to show my gratitude and appreciation for people who do kind things. And I just thought these were very pretty. There's something very peaceful and soothing about not only the colors, but the patterns. Something about it is just really nice. These are Expressions by Hallmark. They actually have quite a few Hallmark cards at Dollar Tree. They have really improved their selection of cards compared to even just 5 years ago. I think they have much nicer cards now and a much larger selection. And I might say one of these for my 80s video. I loved Pop Rocks back in the 80s, and I was so glad to see them again. This container has 3 packages of Pop Rocks in watermelon, strawberry, and pineapple flavor. And Pop Rocks are fun. You put them in your mouth and they make these little popping, it feels weird in your mouth. But I thought I would save these for the 80s video, possibly, if they make it that long. I also found a cool sheet of stickers. These are Whim decals. And look at this giant pineapple wearing sunglasses. These kind of look like the 80s to me. These look like things I would have stuck on my Trapper Keeper when I was in middle school back in the 80s. That's what it looks like to me anyway. And you have a toucan up here and a palm tree and a heart. And the flamingo is definitely 80s, very Miami Vice. Watermelon and a little, let's see, we've got a cactus down here. There's another one right there. And a parrot. And a watermelon, a little piece of watermelon wearing sunglasses. I don't know that I would use it in the video, but it made me think of the 80s. These I got because I just have to try this. It's a pair of black pantyhose. Just, you know, nothing special about them really. It says they're from Sophie. I don't know that brand. But it actually says it one size fits all. Now I have to try this. My problem with pantyhose is usually they're not long enough. They're just not, my legs are not that long. But it seems like when I buy pantyhose, they're almost never long enough. So I'm kind of curious to see how one size is going to fit all. That's what it says. One size fits all. So I have to try that. Oh no, on the back it says from 5 feet to 5'8", 100 to 150 pounds. I hardly would say that's everybody. One size fits all. As long as you're 5 feet to 5'8", 100 pounds to 150 pounds, I guess. That's what it says. I'm going to try them and see how they do anyway. And for another video, I don't need any more video stuff. I keep buying things though. I just thought this was cute. The little alien here. And then you can paint him. You have red. Looks like you have one might be red, one might be pink. It's kind of hard to tell. This looks a little more pink. Red, purple, blue, and I guess like a pink color. And it comes with a little easel back here. It's just a little paint set and then a brush. I thought it would be fun to paint the alien. I doubt I could leave it on the easel while I painted it, but I might be able to set it up that way. I may just lay it flat and paint it that way. But that looked like something fun to do. And these are all things that I can very easily store away until I'm ready for them. And this, I was talking about the retinol mask. I highly recommend it. I know someone commented in one of the videos that they tried it and liked it. They have a retinol mask that comes in a box that looks similar to this, except I think it's blue and silver and white. This is the collagen mask, which I have not tried. But they have a retinol mask, which is actually pretty wonderful. You get 2 of them in the package. Each one comes with 2 masks, and they're only $1, and they are actually, the retinol masks are wonderful. They leave your skin so soft. Oh, it's nice. I had not tried the collagen mask, so I thought I would give this one a try. Now, if it's like the retinol mask, when you take it out of the package, it's going to be very cold and very slimy. I mean, it feels like you're handling a slug. The sliminess is not appealing at all, but you just press it on your face and you just smooth it out, you know, and leave it on there for 15 minutes, and then you take it off and throw it away, and then you rinse your face. And it really does leave your skin feeling nice. So I thought I would try the collagen mask. Anti-aging serum, soothing 15-minute facial therapy. So anyway, you get 2 of them for $1. So if you don't like it, you're not out much. And I have had a request for a stamping video where you take different stamps and just stamp them on paper. I do have some stamps, but I'm not sure where they are. But I saw these little stampers in the Valentine's Day section, the little things for kids' treats, little things, and each stamp has something different, like a little heart that says Happy Valentine's Day, and love, and little hearts, be my Valentine. So you get 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 stampers in here. So we could do something where we just take some paper and play with the stamps. That would be very simple. I think it would be kind of fun. And I got one of the do-it-yourself tote bags. I've never done anything like this. I've never tried to color a tote bag. So it's made of this thin canvas, and it's this cute little tote bag with a bear, and he has a heart-shaped balloon here, and then he's surrounded by hearts. To color him in, you get 4 markers. You get blue, pink, purple, and red in here, and it has little pink handles. So that looks like fun. And this, I am so glad that these came back in style, even though I rolled my eyes till I about passed out when I first saw them. Freaking banana clips. I found these at Dollar Tree. And doing an 80s video, I am so glad that I could get these without having to go on eBay and pay like $20 for some. If you try to go on eBay and find anything from the 80s, they charge an arm and a leg for it. Oh my goodness. I tried to get one of those old brick phones, the Zach Morris phones. Those things are like $100 for one. But I got one, it's not real. It's just like a stage prop, and it was only $8. So I have one. But I remember when these were popular, I used to wear these. I had a whole collection of banana clips that I wore in my hair, and I had them in several different colors. You know, you would coordinate them. You would make sure they matched your outfit that day, and then you would have your little jelly bracelets and your. They had this plastic charm necklace thing for a while that was popular, and you could buy little plastic charms to clip to it. This was back when I was in like 6th grade or something. And you would collect the little charms. I actually still have some of my charms somewhere. I don't know where they are, but I kept some of them. But you get 4 banana clips for $1, and they, if memory serves, they attach, they snap together up here at the top, and then you have this little hinge down at the bottom, and they break very easily. So you have to replace them frequently. Especially if you have like the big frizzy perm and that banana clip is really straining. Yeah, they break. And I bought some sticker boxes. These little boxes contain lots of small stickers. And we may play with these in a future video. Peeling stickers and placing them on paper or a notebook or something. I know we're not going to use all of them because there are a ton of stickers in here. I don't know how many stickers are in each box, but they're really small. So I'm sure it's a lot because you get 18 boxes. So we're gonna try this at some point. I'm making a lot of work for myself. I bought Brillo Basics reusable wipes, and these are multi-use towels, and you get 12 of these for $1. You can rinse them out, reuse them. It's basically like a durable paper towel, and I wanted to see if this would cut down on my paper towel usage. I use dish rags, like I'll have dish towels that I use in the kitchen. But I wanted to see if this would cut down on the number of paper towels that I use. I only bought 1 package because I don't know that it's going to help or not. But I thought I could use them for various household chores like dusting and just spot cleaning and stuff like that. And then you just rinse it out and reuse it. You could use them for dishes, cleaning, kitchen, and bathroom. They must not be very thick. I mean, you see, it's kind of thin, and there are 12 in here, so. And they're made by Brillo, which, you know, if you're familiar with Brillo pads, the steel wool pads, same company. My mom used to buy Brillo pads, and we would use those sometimes for cleaning cast iron pans and stuff. So I've never tried these before, but I thought I would give them a shot. Now this I spotted on the school supplies aisle, and it took me right back to the 80s, and I knew I had to get it. Look at this folder. Oh my god. This looks like all the stickers and stuff I would have put all over my notebook in school back in the 80s. It even has a cassette tape. But you know, stickers were so popular. I know back when especially when I was in middle school, oh, everybody had stickers all over everything. We would take brown paper bags and make covers for our class textbooks and put stickers, and we would write our name really fancy on them and put stickers all over. So I'm thinking I might use this in the sticker video. Like we could put these stickers on there maybe, or the shiny stickers. It's just a 3-ring binder, that's all. But the pattern and all the colorful things on it, I said, oh my god, it's like I'm right back in middle school. Wow. So, yeah, that, I was really happy to find that. And, as I mentioned, I also like to color. This is something I do at night. A lot before, after I get the kids in the bed and before I start a video, I will usually sit down for a little while, and just it helps me to kind of unwind and calm down from the day and just settle my mind. And I will sit with my gigantic bag of Sharpie markers, and I will just pick a picture, or it might be one that I was working on before, and I will just sit by myself and color and enjoy a few minutes of peace and quiet before I get started. And it really helps me. But it has it's beautiful designs. Look at that. That's gorgeous. And these are perforated so they tear out. I like to remove them from the book because they're easier to color that way instead of leaving them inside. I like this color combination here. That's pretty, kind of shiny too. Mine aren't shiny, but that one is. Oh, look at this. Speaking of the 80s, I found a Coloring the 80s coloring book. Oh my gosh. Let's see what it says here on the back. Pull out your pencils, markers, or paints because Frankie says relax with Coloring the 80s. This book contains over 15 intricate images of the decade of Reaganomics, hairbands, and leg warmers that will provide hours of amusement. In today's fast-paced world, it is important to slow down and focus on the now, and coloring is the ultimate downtime diversion. Reap the rewards of your relaxation while stimulating your imagination and watching your creations come to life. I had to get that. Relax and rewind. Look at that. Oh my God. I should find some pictures of myself from the 80s. Oh, y'all would laugh at me. Video games were very important. Quite different from the ones they have now. That looks like the beginning of Saved by the Bell, kinda. I mean, without the color. 80s mixtape. Oh my gosh. I made so many of those. And it was a real skill to catch it when it first started playing on the radio and get it to stop at the right point before they started talking again. That was a skill. Y'all just don't know. And a boombox. Oh my God, I love this coloring book. And I found it at Dollar Tree. And then you just have a lot of geometric, crazy patterns like that. I almost feel like I need to color these with highlighters, like make them all neon, you know? Ooh, shoes. That one's cool. We should do a video just coloring one of these pictures. Oh God. Polaroid. I never had a Polaroid camera. I always wanted one, but I never had one. 80s rock. Oh, I want to color that one with all the Sony Walkmans. I want to do that. Or that one. That one's cool too. Oh my gosh. I love this coloring book. And that's the last picture. And there's the back. Looks like this. So it's making me all nostalgic. Oh my goodness. Yeah. Coloring the 80s. So you'll probably see that again. And the last thing I got, and I don't even know what to do with it, but I had been looking for these. It's little food trays. It's not for my kids. I wanted to do something with the play food, the plastic food that I have. Like we could fix a little plate here for someone. And it has the little compartments. You have this one here. It's almost like the shape of a little diamond or something. And round, square, and then this large compartment. And a little square here. And I also got one in orange. So I got a blue one and an orange one. And they're the same. They're made the same. They're just different colors. So they had them in a bunch of different colors. And I thought we could use these to prepare some plates and enjoy some of the play food. So I had been looking for some of these, and I was really glad to find them at Dollar Tree because I didn't want to pay a bunch of money for them because I really only plan to use them once. And I get asked frequently, do you keep all this stuff? I don't, because if I kept all the stuff I use, all the things I'm showing you here, my house would be full of stuff. Usually when I'm done with it, if possible, I donate it to a charity. You know, if they can use it for anything, or if they can sell it, I give it away. Or if I know someone who wants it, I'll give it to them. But I don't keep all this stuff because I don't have room for it. So that's what happens to it. But I found some great stuff for upcoming videos, and I found things that I will use for myself, like the light bulbs and the lint roller and stuff like that. So I think it was a really productive trip to Dollar Tree. And I hope that you enjoyed seeing all of my items. And thank you very much for watching, and I'll see you again soon.